And we're in the Webcast studio again for the Human Capital Watch webcast today. Can you introduce yourself and tell us what we'll be listening about today?
Hi, I'm Amy Abel. I'm the Managing Director for Human Capital here at the Conference Board. I do research on all the human capital research topics like leadership development, talent management, executive coaching, workforce planning. Today, we're very excited. We're going to have a Human Capital Watch webcast, and I have my guest, Evan Sinar here from DDI. And we're going to talk about a big topic in all of our companies, which is leadership development. And the title of our webcast is called Leading, Executing, and Engaging for Peak Business Results. So we'll be sharing a lot of research results from the Conference Board and from DDI, and to really just tell all of us and share all of us what's going on in the leadership space and how can we as organization and human capital professionals help our leaders get there. You know, what do we do to make them better and ready for the chaos of our today and our future?
What are some developments that have kind of marked the last 10 years over previous leadership development eras?
So that's a really good question. Leadership development has really evolved for quite a number of, I would say, decades. Many of us may recall, leadership in the past was all about the hero. You know, the hero comes in, saves the day, and saves the company. You know, it's usually a tall white male that comes in and saves the day. And that really just has changed a lot because the business environment has changed a lot. We now need leaders that are much more adaptable, flexible, collaborative, network-based, you know, able to reach across geographies, across functions, across capabilities. It's just so complex that no one person of the hero can come in and save the day. We still have very inspirational leaders out in the world today, but we really need a lot more than the one person to operate in the businesses that we have today.
And for members of the Conference Board, besides the webcast that they'll be watching at the top of the hour, what other resources do we have available right now?
We have plenty. We have great research reports from DDI and from the Conference Board. So we have we've been doing research in the leadership topic for a number of years. And so there's research reports, there's a number of other webcasts you can watch. We have short summary of the research and longer reports, and lots of really great research that we've conducted around the world to sort of highlight what's going on, whether it's in Asia, Europe, or North America. What are the challenges that are going on, and how can we address them all collectively?
Is there, based on your conversations with members and other companies, can you give us an example of like a case study that demonstrates where we are with leadership now? I mean, it doesn't have to be completely representative, but...
There are a number of companies doing really great work, and you know there are lots of awards and lists out there that sort of show you about best leaders and best companies for leaders, etc. A number of different companies. I like to highlight one example in healthcare. Healthcare as an industry is just undergoing dramatic chaos and change. The Mayo Clinic is one example. They're just doing phenomenal work in developing their leaders and helping their physicians, right, doctors that are not trained in leadership. They're trained in brain surgery, right? They're trained in internal medicine or their specialty. But they now need to be change agents. They now need to engage their employees. They now need to lead across functional silos. It's just very dramatically different, and I think that's one example of an organization just doing some fantastic work.
Anything else on the webcast that I haven't covered yet?
Well, I think there's a lot on the webcast. Okay. So Evan and DDI has done some great research around this topic on leadership development. So I think the webcast is a perfect place to tune in to listen to what those research shows. And it talks about what we do to address skill gaps and challenges for leaders in the workplace, and what can HR do to respond.
Great.
I think we're getting we're getting the signal that
members of the Conference Board can go to conferenceboard.org to join the webcast.
Thank you.
A little sneak preview here.
3 minutes. Do join us for the webcast.
how often are these webcasts you do a month, Amy? Or a year?
A year probably, but quite a few. We do a lot. Human capital topics are really popular, so we do quite a few. And this is a Human Capital Watch series, which happens once a month.
Okay.
But around this series, there's certainly a lot more that all the members of the conference board can access.
Great. And what's the one coming up next month?
We do. We have a looming productivity challenges and what that means for future skilling of the workforce.
Okay.
So it's a great one. Definitely join us next month for that. Sure. So 40 seconds, and the control room just advised us to remain silent until after the webcast is done. So just remain silent, and they'll give us the all okay that the recording is done. So, but otherwise, I think we're good. Thank you, Carmine. We'll see you all after the show.
Just real quick, it's Sinar actually.
Sinar. What did I say?
Sinar. Virgo.
Sinar. Thank you. Welcome. I'm Amy Abel. I'm the Managing Director for Human Capital here at the Conference Board. And welcome to this month's series of the Human Capital Watch. As many of you know, this is our monthly series, so please do join us as we highlight different issues every month in the space of human capital. Very delighted to be welcoming my guest for today, who is Evan Sinar. He is